They can't execute.
Mumford knocked it down. Green did well. Now Williams in front of Himmelberg. Little handball, smooth moving Kelly. Back it comes, low ball again. Neat and tidy. So
here he goes, Saad. Doesn't quite get into the bouncing move, but he does bounce the ball into the forward 50. Here's another bloke that can run and carry. Williams, 2 games only last year. Boy, did they miss him. Wobbles one towards Green.
Kennedy Reid. Back it goes to Williams. Oh, he's caught. He's out of trouble, but it was a close run thing. Begley was the man that almost dragged him down, and then a bit of a sit and wait for Matt.
His second contested mark in 5 minutes. That was a big one.
Kicks to a one-on-one. Williams got it away from Merritt. Taranto, that strong body we've talked about, enabled Williams to pick it up, and then Shaw back to Kennedy.
In there throughout the season so far. Brown, very clever. Merritt went searching but couldn't find Williams. Perryman back to Williams. Zaharakis, the milestone man, just corrals, but Williams has time.
Kick, and then he's marking it at 35 out from goal.
Hooker, just not in tune, I think. Williams wide, high but okay. So Saad taking them on, and that's what Essendon probably need to do. And he gets the ball to the centre wing, and Williams just read it better than Laverde. Just winning a lot of battles now, aren't they?
Giants blink. Will they hold on? Plenty of time for the Bombers. A long time if you're Giant.
We haven't seen that too often this year. Off the left boot, Charlie Cameron getting warmed up pretty quickly. Tapped away by Rayner and Zac Williams. Got all the coaches' votes last week.
Bailey, and that's just giving it away.
Returned to the team last week after a long-term injury. On the way, on the mark.
But what he will be able to do is, if the long one comes in, guide the rest of the team in front of him as to who should be blocking where and who should be pushing up, retreating and the likes.
So both margin 20.
Not 15.
Shortest of kicks and not 15. Williams gets a second. And then to Shaw and to Zac Williams. So it's taken a while, but they've got themselves some space, some headroom to work out where to take the next.
If you're there, you may as well have a go. Some teams in history, let's snap on here, some teams in history get there before they're ready.
Williams kicks a goal.
And some teams win before they're ready.
40-plus possession, so it worked for them. Yeah, they're starting to steady their line-up, the Tigers, as Williams cuts that off. Players deciding to stay, players re-establishing themselves in the... Williams.
So they're just being a lot more circumspect with their use of the footy. Looking to play a bit of possession football, hit the little targets.
Hands it back to Witt. AFL unit, that was just beyond him, that little skill set required to kick it from there. Haynes. Williams. Well, he didn't full press here. He got some space to bounce it. Heads out wide. Himmelberg.
This broke kindly for Adams, who was dragged to the ground by Green. No free kick. Williams with poise. He's normally playing down there. His kick from the back worked out for the Giants. Umpire letting it go, and Mumford eventually extracts it. Found Williams with the shortest kick we might see all day, and Cameron will get paid that much.
Opportunity.
Well, the umpire admiring the tackle more so than
and I like good tackles being rewarded.
This has been another successful move. Zac Williams into the middle of the ground. Just
goalless. Oh, Williams. He did the smart thing there, backed out of it a little with Grundy coming the other way. Now he gets his hands on it. He trusts Cameron afterwards as well for fans from both clubs ahead of game 300 next week for sure. Williams. Deledio screaming for it. Williams goes for Bobby Hill. Grundy again. Tried to take it out of there, but they got the smother in. Williams, one more time, lace out to Finlayson. Crocker, he's an exciting player to watch. When they told him he was going to make his debut last week, a lot of the players were saying the showman, the showman. I think he calls himself that. And he just kept that one in.
this fella here won't have the profile of Ian Hill, but between the two of them, they're going to become pretty important.
Get back Kelly and De Boer in the next fortnight.
Yeah, exactly. That's great news.
Have to wait till week 2 of the finals to get Cornelia, it appears. Here's Green.
Every decision from the umpire, every decision from the players, out wide. season hinges on the final seconds here for both teams. Davis turns to Williams. 35 seconds. Bends it around the body to the wing. Jonas
flings a handball on the outside, unable to link up with Kennedy. Now the Giants have the numbers around it. Zac Williams playing a lot of footy in midfield in the last couple of weeks. Flicking up towards Whitfield. Perryman, quick hands to Bonner. Turn back onto his right boot, nearly gone. Found Williams though, little 1-2. Works with Reed. Has no one to kick to. He looked up and saw Alier as the only player.
Moving the ball forward.
Williams bursts clear. Goes high. Thought he might have looked for fist clear. He's hoping for another year as well. Tomlinson inboard. Williams likewise to the first game at Iden, hoping for a Gatorade.
Something rolling now, important around the contest.
So out of the middle, Williams with as clean a takeaway as GW.
Into his week. So Tomlinson got it from Perryman. Warple had to stand underneath. Williams playing a lot in the midfield the last month, and that's because of the injuries and doing a great job. Kicks the ball to a contact.
Big boys down forward, said Leon Cameron before the game. Little handball sideways, and the snow gets thicker and thicker. Williams charging forward. Big opportunity for GW.
Changed, haven't they, Doug? Key forwards asking to get to the bench.
Yeah, boy.
And the time running away from the runner to stay on the ground.
Zac Williams high.
Half back tonight. He's had to dig deep, hasn't he? Perryman. Williams. Good move. Was able to twist on Jaff. Neat little kick to Daniel.
Rare fumble. O'Brien and Puopolo combining there. Zac Williams. Just a neat little touch out there to Kennedy. Now Whitfield to make amends. Back to Williams, and Williams gets him out of trouble to Taranto. Day before the game. Just got ill. De Boer gets his hands on it again. Tomlinson out wide here to Williams. Driving ball by Williams. Good penetration.
Field was clear, and look at the mop-up man. Himmelberg came, going the other way though. They've got the footy through Daniels. Now Williams misses it. The handball a little hot. They've got to steady down. Set it up again. Shaki applies the pressure. 5 of the last 6 goals, Lee, as we can see on the right-hand edge of the screen. So right back in business here, and now out by 9 points, and Williams off half-back with Dash. He can go out wide to Perryman, who can keep going. Going to be okay to Kelly. And now again with Hill. We know he's a bullet-like kick. He got the ball to Williams. Not his best effort, but was effective. And Himmelberg on the lead. Again, a little fumble. Match up very well. Here is Whitfield running hard. He's getting a lot of the footy. That was a perfect kick. Steen on the end of it. Now Williams. He's also run hard off half-back. Taranto releases Williams to keep going. A bounce. Long ball.
There's always a reason they're nice now. Here's Williams. The usual dash across the half-back line. The kick, an aggressive one again.
Ben Stars.
It's front position. And Williams will take it away. And with pace, he finds Keith. Good use of the ball again by the Giants. Stepping back through the traffic, but he missed the target. Now Whitfield. And they can open it up here now, the Giants. Williams has got it, and they might get out the back. Lloyd tries to step inside the ball. He was able to slip the tackle. Now Williams was so elusive. Able to get it on the boot. No for it, but then he was a late withdrawal before the match. So they had to reload again this week, and I'm sure they're pleased that they're here tonight. It's been a huge night for him.
Dangerous tackle was the call from the umpire. Deledio away to Williams. Interesting call. Now it's a high ball. Numbers favour the Bulldogs here.
He was given a big assignment, and he's handled it so well. English had it, lost it. Williams picks it up. Richards. He chases, but Williams has too much speed. Long ball.
Inside they go. Marking contest. Was there a push? Williams ground level did pretty well. He just has to smash it out. A bit of help. That's the 17th free kick in this game already. We've played, I should say, just over a quarter of football.
We don't want too many though, do we?
That's on track for 50 plus in a final. That's a lot, Richo. They tend to let him play when it comes to some...
Christensen, Claw got hold of him. Sweeping through now is Williams. Down the line, Toby.
Christensen goes to centre.
I want a little handball here, Mummy, I reckon.
He's standing rich at the moment, isn't he? And he's played it on to Williams, who streams forward, and he kicks the goal. They were asleep, the Lions. Big goal for Giant.
Entry. And McInerney almost. Cameron just flicked it back to Robertson. Smothered by Taranto. Williams just got to put boot to ball and hope. Reed bounces, in fact.
Big game for Robertson. Chance now inside 50. And what about the defence of the Giants? Zac Williams. They have been incredible back there.
Does he go with the footy by hand to Taylor? Now Williams. Williams measures the kick down the line, sliding in Kelly.
That was a terrific.
He was there, maybe they don't get that goal.
Touch ball forward, so Cameron slapped it cleverly to Williams. He goes looking for Hill, sliding mark.
Medal this year, Jeremy Cameron. That was his 73rd goal for the year. Zac Williams spending a lot of midfield. About those two senior coaches, Nathan Buckley, Leon Cameron. Both extraordinary stories in their own right, and so much at stake. Williams sends it forward. Mumford and Grundy. Grundy's caught one there. The little momentarily dazed for a second. Was
okay. Noble reefed in the tackle. Sustained forward pressure here. De Boer on the up. Finlayson just couldn't handle a hot footy. Out comes Williams. Off a step, Williams. 2 in a row, Giants.
The Magpie fans think they're going to tear this grandstand down in a minute. The players have got to get on with it. What a tackle from behind. The rundown chase, they're inspired.
The Maggies go forward again. Mumford in from the side. Williams is everywhere. He goes across the ground.
Forward, guys.
Thanks, Richo. Has now pressed here. High ball to half forward. Richmond doing all the attack off hands. Williams. Neat little ball. Here they go. Superstar forward. Now Nankervis out of the middle. Little handball. Short. Couldn't get on it. Castagna it was, in fact. Williams stole it away. Mungrels it inside 50. Green in
back and pushing forward, and that's what the Tigers are doing. Chi Pickett is clean even there. He puts the opposition under so much pressure. Williams to Taylor. Cochin hard on Taylor. Himmelberg did okay. And then Baker squeezes to the back. Tomlinson. They want some run and carry.
Got to goal.
So Finlayson beaten by Nankervis. Prestia's handball cut off by Williams. Lloyd back to Williams. Clever kick to Haynes. Haynes
into contention here and organise the club.
Yep. So Williams. Yeah, no, BT, it's been a roller coaster for them. So Zac Williams, haven't seen much of that today.